Before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know who are having this problem, and if you're looking to solve the problem, check the description. Everything will be down in the description once I find out the solution to this problem that I'm having, which is maybe why you guys clicked on the video. However though, if you guys are just subscribers, just stay tuned in, because you already know you got to watch every single video of your boy TDurrGT. But yes, I'm experiencing I can't get in my Mustang out of park, nor can I get it in reverse, and it's just causing me issues at red lights and everything, and I can't get the thing just to get going. So when I do figure out this problem, everything is going to be in the description. However, this video is going to take you through the problems that I am having, so stay tuned and see if you guys can relate to these problems. Stay tuned to the whole video. Enjoy. Now I'm scared that I'm gonna get stranded here again. See, look, the car's not even want to go in a second. I'm trying so hard to put in a second. I'm gonna try to lift up on the clutch, put in a second. Nope, it's not going. And I'm about to get stranded once again. Every time I try to turn it on, and it dies. What the f, bro? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Your boy Tamain here, bringing you back another video. And definitely, yes, as you can tell by the title of this video, the Mustang is currently broken, unfortunately. Now, I wanted to do a review of my car ever since the last video, but I couldn't do a review simply because I can't get the car out of park. I can't put it in reverse. The car is literally basically just stuck here, and I've been stuck at red lights and all this and that. I'm gonna show you guys in the next clips in the next few minutes of this videos, but I'm just gonna jump right into it and tell y'all all the details that is going on with this car right now, my 2014 Mustang 5.0 stick shift manual, whatever. Now hopefully, I mean, maybe if you're experiencing this problem, this is why you clicked on the video. So I will definitely show you some things that I've been going through, some things that you may be going through, and if you guys ever come across this problem, then when I do, and when I am able to fix this problem, then you guys can probably diagnose it yourself. But I'm going to tell you guys the things that are wrong with the car and just go over the simple things that I know right now. So hopefully maybe you guys can give me some feedback on what might be wrong, or I can definitely help you out in the future. And I'm going to feed you guys some little back information on the car that is probably a little bit significant. So basically, when I bought my 2014 Mustang 5.0, the dealership who sold me the car, they put a new clutch in. They put a new clutch in there. Whoever installed it, they didn't install it right. So I went back and forth with them. The videos are way down, like, I don't know if you guys will find them. I went back and forth with the dealership. They scammed me on the car, and I had to go ahead and put in another clutch in the car literally right after I bought the car with my own money. So long story short, I took my car to a transmission shop to get my clutch redone and my transmission rebuilt, because I heard something under the car and they told me that it might have been my transmission as well. So I got my transmission rebuilt and my clutch and a new clutch in this car. And the shop, they put their own stage 2 clutch in this car, and they rebuilt the transmission. And ever since they did that, the first day I got my car back from them, as you guys can see from this video I'm about to show you right now, we are having a problem. I can't go in reverse. I cannot go in reverse right at all. I don't know if this is how a new clutch is supposed to be, but like, clutch in, over, first, it's not going. I'm trying so hard to put it in, and I don't want to even force it, and it's not going. Check and see, bro.
You can't go in reverse?
I can't go, not even any gears, bro. No gears, I can go in at all.
What do you mean?
Huh?
I'm going in a gear.
Okay, Omar got it in reverse and through the gears. I basically could not get the car into gear as soon as the car came out of the shop. So I was thinking something was wrong with the car. But maybe the car just needed to be warmed up or whatever, and finally we got the car into gear. My boy Omar, as you can see, got the car into gear, and we were able to go. And that was the only instance where I could not get my car into gear when I got it out of the shop. And this was 7 months ago. Now, 7 months ago, it was about April. It is November right now, and the weather has dropped like crazy amount. And now my car is doing the same problem, but it's actually worse. It's stuck in neutral because it's a manual. It won't go into first gear, it won't go into reverse, and I cannot get the car out of park. At least, guys, I should say that it won't go into first gear and it won't go into reverse when the car is on. However, the car is off right now, right? And I can easily go into first gear and all the gears. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna push the clutch in and go in first gear. We're in first, second, third, fourth, blah, blah, blah. Easy when the car's off. Now when the car is on, let me turn it on. Car's on. I'm not gonna go anywhere, so I'm gonna just try to put it in here right now. But the car is on. Clutch in, over, and it won't go. It will not go in first. as hard as I would try to put it in first, it really won't go in first. Push it down to go in reverse, it won't go in reverse. And I swear to you guys, I'm putting so much strength and force into this clutch or this shifter right here to try to put it in gear, and it just won't go. Many of you might talk about the clutch itself. There's pressure in the clutch. The clutch is not all the way dropped to the floor. There's pressure within this clutch right here. It's not all the way dropped to the floor. So therefore, I would know that I'm not having like any leaks anywhere within the reservoir. Talking about the reservoir, let's pop the hood and just check it. Honestly, I don't know if should we be opening this thing while the car is on to let air in, I guess. I don't know. But as you can see, it's focusing in there. It's full. It's full in there. It's to the max, nearly to the max. It's between the minimum and the max, and there's no leak. The fluid's still in there. No leaks underneath. The car is not leaking underneath. Nowhere. Okay, as far as inside of there's nothing leaking, nothing at all. But I do. Before I heard a throwout bearing noise. When I was like on the highway and I got off on the side, it was very loud. And that only happened one time I heard a throwout bearing noise. And then now since the car is obviously loud, you can't really hear the throwout bearing noise now, but it's still there, but it's not as loud as it was before. I can't hear it right now, but if I really get my ears close, I can definitely hear that throwout bearing spinning. And when I push in the clutch, the sound goes away. So I'm thinking it could be something with the throwout bearing. Something within the bearings in the transmission. I've been starting to experience an issue where it would be hard for me to get out of park a month ago. I haven't told you guys because it really wasn't that important, because I was easily, get in the car, get going and everything. But I didn't know it would come down to this where I'm actually stuck and I cannot get it into first or reverse at all. But sometimes I would have to push in the clutch to put pressure back in the system and definitely let the car warm up a lot for me to go. But now, as I push it in, I push the clutch in so many times yesterday, like off camera, like at least 200-300 times to basically like self-bleed the car again. Because I don't know, for some reason I think there might be a bubble up in the hydraulic clutch line that I installed. But out of all the months that I've been driving the car, I haven't experienced this problem. So I don't think that there is a bubble anywhere. And another reason why I don't think there's a bubble on the line is because the clutch is all the way up. It's not dropped to the floor. Like if your clutch is all the way dropped to the floor, then you might have a leak or something within your clutch line. It might be something within that sort. But however, my clutch, it's completely normal. It has pressure, so I don't think it's really anything to do with the clutch line. See here again, the car is warmed up for about 5 minutes right now, and let's try to go in first. Nope. And as you can see, as I tried to go in first, the car wanted to die. I'm going to show you one more example. I'm going to tell you guys when I'm going to put it in first, and you guys can see these RPMs drop. Put it in first right now. See that? I don't think the clutch is engaging right with those plates down there. That's why I really do think it's something within the transmission, because I really don't know how. This is just an all of a sudden thing. But it won't go in first, as you can see. It won't go in reverse. And I'm hearing a throwout bearing noise a little bit. You guys can't hear because the car is probably too loud. But I've been doing some research and I've been trying to find a solution for this for the manual cars. However, I couldn't find any. I only found some solutions for automatics. And with automatics, you would have to take off this center console right here, and there's something called like a safety switch, something like that, that you would just have to push. And I think it's like a temporary fix. I don't think it's like a permanent fix with pushing some kind of switch. Now, I'm not sure if this manual car has the same switch, because the only videos I've been seeing and the only research that I've been seeing is the automatics. But if you guys know about a safety, switch down there somewhere, then let me know. I can probably try that out. And by triggering the safety switch, at least what I've seen on the automatics, when they push down some lever and it lets them go into reverse drive and everything. But this is a manual and I can't seem to find that and find out how to do that. Some people have also figured that their master cylinder, which is right there, and like it's in the firewall between the clutch pedal, their bolt was loose. Some people tighten up a bolt and it allowed them to get into first gear and get rolling. Some people find that might be their slave cylinder in the transmission or whatever. It's a lot of components that it can be, which is pretty tricky. but I'm trying to get to the pinpoint and get down to this. Now I'm gonna show you guys a video of how I've been struggling through the streets and been stranded at literally red lights for 5-10 minutes trying to get my car into first gear to go. Okay, so it's about time I pick up the camera because I've been honestly dealing with this problem for a couple of days right now, simply because I keep getting stuck in the middle of the road. Like, I can't put my car into gear, guys, and I really don't know why. Ever since the weather has triggered to become like really cold outside, it has just been extremely hard to put my car into gear. I really can't get into gear at all. I've been stuck at red lights for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, trying to put my car in gear. I can't move anywhere at all. I've basically been trying to figure this problem out for a whole week. It's been going on for a week, ever since the temperature has dropped extremely. And as far as the transmission, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Every time I play around with the clutch, sometimes the car wants to go into gear and move, but I'm still stuck right here. Sometimes when I'm on a downhill, the car likes to go into gear, but when I'm like on a uphill, when the car's slanted, like, I don't know how do you say it, like when the car's like slanted like this, facing up, then the car does not want to go in gear at all. So I really honestly don't know. I'm trying so hard to put this thing in gear. I don't want to get stuck in the middle of the road. Give it some gas. It's not going anywhere. Hold up. Okay, finally I just actually got it into gear. But I got into gear as I was going downhill. I had to rev the engine up a little bit, but now my foot is still on the clutch. And as soon as I had my foot on the clutch and my foot on the brake. Now, as soon as I let off the brake, the car is obviously in first gear, but the clutch is in. The car should not be moving like this. The car is just moving. And now I let off the clutch. And then when I go to shit. I don't know, guys. Now I'm scared that I'm gonna get stranded here again. See, look, the car's not even want to go in a second. I'm trying so hard to put in a second. I'm gonna try to lift up on the clutch, put in a second. Nope, it's not going. And I'm about to get stranded once again. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It doesn't even want to go in the first now. Not going at all. I gotta put the camera down, but this is the issue. I'm getting really tired of it. I had to pull the camera out and show you guys. It is nighttime. I know I'm switching over around everywhere, but as you can see, the car is wanting to die out. Like, look at this. It is literally at 500 RPM. The car is dying out. I have my foot on the clutch and my foot on the brake, and we are in first gear. And as I let off the brake, the car moves. It shouldn't move because we're not going on a downhill. Almost got red light forced. But I honestly think it has to be something with the clutch line, the stainless steel, the braided stainless steel clutch line that I got, or something inside the clutch's actual self. And as I'm talking, the car just died, and my foot was literally on the clutch, and we're going on a downhill right now. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna just keep the camera rolling, and y'all can see how much I'm gonna be struggling to basically, the car won't go in reverse at all. Gears are kind of grinding because I'm putting so much force trying to put this thing into gear. I'm gonna have to push this car. It's not going in reverse. Honestly, it's not going in reverse at all. Fuck. This thing's not going in reverse. So I'm gonna have to get out and I'm gonna push the car. And I'm on such a downhill right now. I should have been paying attention to what I was doing, that I don't even think I can be able to push this car and get it out. Oh my gosh. It doesn't go in reverse at all, guys. This shit's not going in reverse. And I'm literally stuck because the further I go down, I'm gonna crash into this damn curb right here. I'm literally stranded. I'm just trying to get me some damn Denny's, man. Sponsored by Denny's. Not sponsored by Denny's. Well, the splitter is hitting the curb. Yep. The splitter might just get messed up. I look like a complete idiot out here, just literally trying to push this damn car back and it won't go back. I'm going to figure this out. I'm gonna get this damn car out of here, but it's very hard. I literally just forced this thing into reverse and I literally got it. But as soon as I got out, the car died. Let's see what happens when the car turns back on. Okay. Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh, how about another problem? I'm on another slope, but I'm trying to turn and the car died. Every time I try to turn it on, and it dies. What the what in the absolute hell is going on right now? When the light turns green, I'm gonna have to give it some gas to get out of here. Obviously, this is a photo enforced, so I really don't want to keep giving it gas, keep going, but definitely stay in tune for the next segment or clips of this. But y'all just seeing my struggle and whatever else I'm going through with this car right now. I honestly don't know why this is happening. All right, jumping back to present time right now. As you guys can see, you guys just checked out those clips where it was like real life times where I was just getting so frustrated with the car just, you know, not going into reverse gear, and I kept getting stuck at red light after red light after red light. Now sometimes I would get lucky enough so the car would go into, you know, first gear, and I would keep it in first gear without it dying. And basically when I was just driving on the street, I would have to make sure that I was to keep lifting up on this clutch line to readjust it, because I figured every time I lifted up from behind, I would go into the gear like really easy, and all the gears really easy, and that made me just basically not lock out. But up until, as you've seen, while I got stuck at the Denny's parking lot, I was talking to you guys on the camera, and I really honestly forgot that the car wasn't really gonna go in reverse. And as I get out, it was stuck on the slant. So sometimes for me to go, I would have to rev the car up like on a downhill. As we can see right now, you guys can't see off on the camera, but the car is like, it's on an uphill right now, and it's very hard for me to get out of the parking spot. But say if the car was like on a downhill, it would be a little bit more easier for me to get the car in gear. Obviously there's a lot of science, I don't know, whatever, behind getting the car in gear when it's on a downhill and when you rev up the engine. But as far as that, guys, I mean, I do have a daily, and which is the Volkswagen right here, so I'm really not too concerned. But obviously if you don't have another car, then you need your car fixed ASAP. I'm not going to come to a solution in this video, however in the next video, because this is my channel and I'm going to tell you guys everything. Just stay tuned in the next video. This car is under warranty, the transmission, the clutch is under warranty, so I'm going to take it back to the shop. But I'm going to give you guys like a day, or I'm going to keep looking and see what I can possibly do to try to figure out myself without taking it to the shop, and see if I can figure it out myself. Until then though, I'm gonna take it to the shop in 2 days. Today is currently, it's Saturday right now. This video is not gonna come out until tomorrow, which is Sunday, and I'm not gonna take the car to the shop until Monday. So it's cold as hell outside. If I had my own garage, I would definitely try to get the diagnosing this thing, but obviously as you can see, I don't have my own garage. I really can't do that like that, and all that other stuff. I'll let you guys know next time. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you tell me if you have experienced this problem, what I can do to figure it out. I really don't know. But I'm gonna keep driving the Volkswagen right now. Drop a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. We going.